Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. We're looking at three new fantastic bootleg titles that have come through today, and these really are proper super releases. We've got two Floyd titles and one Zeppelin. So I'll just show you them briefly and then I'll have a closer look. So this came out a couple of months ago maybe, and I didn't plump for it at the time. Psychedelic Sound Check it's called. We'll have a proper look at that one. The other Floyd one is this beautiful triple wall show. And finally, or last but not least certainly, another fantastic Zeppelin box set. So we'll open these and have a proper look at them. And they really are beauties. Starting then with the handicap Psychedelic Sound Check. It's a double album. It's got their beautiful kind of multicolour cosmic sleeve, if you like, gatefold, so quite wonderful. I'm not sure quite how these get designed, but they are wonderful to look at. This the standard ones come with an obi strip, and they're in various different coloured vinyls. They didn't do a splatter or multicoloured version, so they're all plain different colours, but this is the promo version, where you get this sticker with promo written on there, and this was the one I plumped for because I quite like the colours. So the records, the first one is a beautiful translucent pink, purpley pink, and handicap labels. You can see on that side it's got promo written across it or stamped on it. So that was the first disc, and the second disc is a beautiful translucent green, again with promo on the label. So pink and green, beautiful combination, and those are stunning vinyls. So I think the standard ones, you get a nice obi strip, so they're not to be sniffed at by any means, but I just like the combination. I think the other colours, orange, maybe red. What it is, the actual content, it's mainly from Tampa Stadium, 94 sound check rehearsals, and then you've got Take It Back, which is taken from the Pulse Live album, and then two versions of Astronomy Domini from Joe Robbie Stadium, Miami, again sound check of 94. So they're not numbered or anything, these, but I'm not sure there's too many of the promo versions made, and it's just a beautiful thing. We will obviously explore the sound quality, but these have just come through, so just wanted to show you these. Being a 94 show and kind of not a complete live show or anything, don't think the demand is that high for this title as maybe is on some of the other stuff Handicap's done, but it's a beautiful sleeve. Well, you have to say that's a gorgeous sleeve, and the back as well. So yeah, love that. So we then come to this whopper of a triple album. Beautiful, super heavy. It's not a box, it's a trifold tri-gatefold sleeve, nice back cover, and it's basically from Uniondale 1980. So the 28th of February, which I think is the show that's definitely been out. I think it was one of the first ones to be released, but it's fantastic audience recording, and we'll obviously need to check out and make sure it's still a fantastic audience recording. And if I should open it out, you'll see how lovely the sleeve is on the inside. So some lovely live shots, and then a beautiful inner sleeve there with the schoolmaster, and then obviously it comes out again, so you've got some blurb which I'll tell you all about, and some more live photos. So beautifully designed, beautifully presented. I'm loving that. The blurb is basically a kind of press review of the show, which they've just lifted from obviously the press article, but it is interesting. It gives a genuine kind of journo's response to the wall shows, and yeah, it's a good read. It doesn't tell you anything about the recording or anything like that. It's just taken from a press article. Anyway, these are the records. So the first one is a kind of black with multicoloured splatter. And say that side you've got the wall image, pink, and then on the other side you get the track listings. So very, very nice disc. They're all quite different to each other. Disc 2. There's a lovely bright green, opaque green. Lovely splattering. And on the other side. So beautiful multicoloured splattering on green, and I do like these these pressings on this label. It's an antennae label, and the Zeppelin's on the same label, and the third and final disc is gorgeous as well. So I don't think you could ask for much more for your bootleg. Fantastic sleeve, fantastic pressings, attention to detail, and a true collector's item. So, if as we hope, the sound is brilliant, and the pressings play well, then it's an absolute must-have. Even if you've got lots of wall shows and bootlegs, I believe you would need to have this. I particularly do like that as an inner spread design. Tearing down the wall, tearing down the Colosseum wall, Uniondale, New York, 1980. Absolutely brilliant. No sticker, sorry, it's limited edition of 350 copies, splatter vinyl. So I believe all the versions are like that. But they may do one of these splash vinyls, you know, with antenna. They sometimes bring them out in a slightly different format. So that then brings us onto this beautiful, beautiful Zeppelin box. So it's US Tour 73, Mobile Municipal Auditorium, May the 13th. And that is just a glorious cover, wraparound hinge box, and then on the back you've got the track listings. Get it out of its bag. So again, antenna, what they call them, concert radio broadcasts. So whilst the wall was not a concert radio broadcast, an audience recording, this is a soundboard, or it should be a soundboard. I haven't played these yet, so this should be a soundboard show from 73, and let's hope they've done it justice. But it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and when you open it up you get this booklet. So bit of writing there, track listings and ticket stubs and press ad. So nicely put together, especially for the box set. And you've got a picture and an inner spread. More pictures there. So nice booklet. So this is a triple, 3 LPs. Wow. I have to say wow to that. So this is multicolour, pretty much all the colours onto a kind of marbly pink base. You've got a little group of darker splattering there. As you can see, it really is wonderfully colourful. So again, they give you a live shot one side and tracks on the other. So absolutely gorgeous. Disc 2. So you can see how random the colours emerge in these splatters. So suddenly we've got a bit more green appearing here. So they just grabbed a handful, plonked the puck onto the pellets, and this is what's come out. It's kind of slightly translucent, so you can see through it just about, but beautiful. And so those aren't quite, they're not identical, but they're similar, but they did a little bit different from the last one. So I think this is a really clever technique. So they've just stuck the splatters on the sides, so you've got it there, but then you've got this kind of not negative space because it's still marbled, but it just makes it a little bit more interesting. If you think you're getting bored with splatters, that's just a more interesting effect. So I'm loving that. The other side is a little bit darker in the colours, but they really are wonderfully colourful, these. So as I say, this ought to be a really good soundboard recording. Not convinced it'll be the whole show. Over 3 discs, there's got to be stuff missing. So I'll work out exactly what's what's not there. Yeah, and Moby Dick's on side 6, so yeah, that obviously wasn't the last track that they did. So stuff has been moved about. Yeah, it's definitely not a complete show, but splatter vinyl, soundboard recordings, 350 copies made. So get it while it's available, that's what I say. So I think you'll agree, 3 fantastic releases. Obviously the the handicap thing isn't a brand new title, it's just come through to me today, but yeah, really pleased with those. Quite exciting additions to my collection. Okay guys, so I've just given these a quick listen to. This is a stunning, perfect soundboard. It's not complete, it's missing Heartbreaker, Whole Lot of Love, and I think Communication Breakdown they might have done at the end. So it's up to and including Moby Dick, but fantastic. Beautiful sound, really clean, pop and click free pressings on mine, so absolutely a stunner. Surprise, surprise, this is actually soundboard. So they called it Psychedelic Soundcheck. They could have called it Psychedelic Soundboard Soundcheck. Basically, the Tampa stuff is a stereo desk tape of the soundcheck that they did. Take It Back is, as I say, a stereo professionally produced track that was on Pulse Live LP, and Astronomy Domini, the 2 versions of that, they are audience, I think, but they're damn good audience recordings of the sound check of those tracks, so it's superb, absolutely superb. This is a stunner. It's beautiful, and the sound on this is really impressive. It is really clean, almost amazingly good for the for the period, and so it's, you've got to listen to it, you've got to stick it on, you've got to watch those splatters turning on the deck and just enjoy fantastic music in great quality. So 3 wonderful releases, and yeah, chuffed to bits to get those, and I do recommend, if you see them, they're definitely worth having. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.